Um, Real Madrid will be playing a 2016-2017 semi-final, as
Oh,
well as
Final.
show some respect, guys. That is show some respect.
can I finish, please? Last I checked, this is the half football radio show. So Real Madrid as well as Monaco are confirmed to be playing a 2016-2017 Champions League semi-final. Anybody who thinks otherwise, you're having a laugh. Juve Barcelona tie is not over.
No, almost over.
Man, can a man finish, please? Let me finish, and then I'll let you guys talk. Fucking hell. Juventus Barcelona, the tie isn't over because ever since the miracle at the new camp, I take nothing for granted. And see, that's because I was thinking 2-0, 1-0. Man, let's just see what happens. I will still say Atletico will go through, but that is a very, very dicey scoreline to be going in. So a cold, wet, thugged out Leicester place. So let's get dissected. So I think it's best we deal with them Tuesday first. So Juve Barcelona, who here thinks that Barcelona can turn it around?
Of course,
I think they will.
No problem.
Here's my reason.
Okay, wait. I'll go to Mane and I'll go to Juju. Mane.
Yeah, I think Juventus at home are very good. It's the crowd, the atmosphere. It's their thing. When they're at home, they're a separate team. But when you come to Camp Nou, 90,000 screaming fans, I think it's going to be different. And the energy for Barcelona, it changes them. I mean, when they play in front of their home fans, you see what happened against PSG. I think they can still pull through. 2-0 is not the end of the day. Barcelona,
it was 3-0, mate.
They lost 3-0.
Even 3-0 is not the end of the day. I think when it comes to at home, Barcelona, the crowd, it just changes the whole mood. It feeds them.
All right, Juju man, your thoughts?
All right. This is why I think it's really close because look at the 2 goals Dybala scored. Those were really difficult goals. It was not easy. That was like really difficult goals to score. And Iniesta missed one chance, and Barcelona didn't play that bad. I mean, this was not as bad as PSG.
Yeah, for sure.
A few chances, and to score that goal, I mean, the game could have been different. So it's like, and plus add the fact that if Madrid somehow beat us and go through, that's extra motivation. I mean, I don't think Barca fans want to watch Madrid lift back to back.
Yeah. Okay. So who else here thinks Barcelona can turn it around, or do you think it's over?
No, it's over.
It's over.
Yo, look,
it cannot be.
It's Juve.
No.
It's not PSG.
Exactly. If PSG managed to score an away goal, Juve most likely will also score an away goal as well, and they won't bottle like a.
Remember, Higuain didn't do anything, so they don't have Cavani up front. If Higuain doesn't show up.
Cavani and Higuain are both rubbish anyway.
It's too much. Like, they came back against PSG. It's just too much. Like,
and it's too much. That's not going to happen. There's too much experience in this team. There's too many.
To be real here, like, again, guys, obviously, footballing wise, statistic wise, you say that obviously Juve are better than PSG. Juve are more experienced than PSG. Juve have a better than PSG.
Well, PSG have better players, actually. PSG have
not really.
Not really. But, guys, I'm sorry, man. After what happened at that new camp, I'm sorry. I'm taking nothing for granted because again, what I saw was freakish. It was a freak of it. Because remember, 4-0. So yes, you can say PSG were crap, but they still went into a second leg with a 4-0 lead, and they scored an away goal.
Okay, so with that logic, technically, the league is still not over. Then Barca still have a good chance of winning the league as well.
No, that's different. That's different.
Well, yeah,
look,
I doubt it.
You have to remember, Barca got 2 penalties that weren't deserved, and they scored 2 rubbish goals. There's no way Juventus.
But Barca have that.
Look, man, UEFA Lona, man.
I forgot about that.
In the
rap is going to be on.
In the
He's
PSG
getting-
Look up,
game,
Technically, Juve will be one man down.
in the PSG game, every Barca player was told to on that left flank, away from the third referee and near the cameras. Every Barca player was told to dive in the PSG game, and Neymar won a penalty.
What's
It's a
wrong with that?
fact. Like it's a fact.
But actually, when you look at the possession, Barcelona had 70 something possession, close to 60.
It was man. It was
It was one side. It
Yo,
was one-sided possession. Rob. I
No,
think
it was rigged.
No, look, that game
They
was
just
rigged.
didn't-
At the end of the
Yeah,
line,
it
it
was
was rigged.
But Juve won't do the same thing PSG did and sit back and be scared of Barcelona.
I'm not talking
They
about-
have too much character to
Look, okay,
just
look,
park
look,
the
listen,
bus.
all will be revealed next week. Now, I need you guys. Let's try and get down to this, and let me get your opinions on this. So, do you feel that the events of Tuesday had any bearing on this Dortmund Monaco game, and how
No.
much?
No,
A little
no.
No,
I don't
you
think
can't
so.
use that as an excuse now.
Of course it did. Are you kidding?
Yeah. But if
Have you
they
ever-
won,
Wait, chill.
would that still
Let
have
me-
been mentioned?
Let me hear from Manifest. So, Manny, since you're the only one that thinks it does, give me a reason why you feel that it's. First of all, why do you think it's affected, and how much will it have on the game?
You have to watch Nuri Sahin's interview after the match today. He was saying that he wasn't even thinking about football until the second half of this game. I mean, he still has memories of looking at where he was sitting on the bus, looking at the faces of his teammates, and he was thinking. He even said it's bigger than football. I mean, things like that. He was thinking about his family. He went home. His family was looking at him, and it's things like that.
Nothing major
you
even
cannot
happened.
Yeah,
to the game 100%. That's a complete lie. Even anybody that something like that happens to anybody, it's catastrophic for most of these people. Their life, you never think that it could happen to them, but when it happens, it's shocking. It's shocking. So
Alright,
I don't see how you can say it doesn't.
yeah, I agree with Mane because like I know it wasn't major, but put yourself in that situation, right? At that
Yeah, but-
moment, you're not
Yeah,
thinking if it's
yeah,
major or
Look,
not.
look, but either
Guys,
way,
guys.
if Monaco is a
but,
better team either way.
Yeah, maybe, but I don't know. It did
They
affect the
still
game.
would have won. But they still would have conceded goals either
I
way.
know Dortmund would have played better for sure though, because there was something like in the first half, Dortmund, where there was no urgency. Like when you go play in Dortmund, the first 15 minutes are always hell, but it was just weird.
Yeah, but I agree.
I think
agree
the second
with
leg will
everyone.
be showing us.
I agree
Yeah.
with all the points you guys said. The problem is, why didn't they say it before the game started? They say it after, like they were
Exactly,
Yeah,
affected, but
because you can't
no
make
one said it
excuses.
before.
You can't make excuses before a game. Then you're just asking. You're pretty
Yeah,
much like,
No, you can tell you
No. Actually,
our
no,
players were affected.
To be honest, Tuchel did ask. I mean, I don't basically. It's weird though, because Tuchel asked for more time, but Dortmund actually signed off to play today. But Tuchel said that no, he would have actually wanted more time for them to recover from what happened. So I don't know why Dortmund signed off on something their manager didn't want to happen, which is weird. Because for me, obviously for me, the selfish football fan in me was like, this is so good. I just have to wait days for this. We can watch this match today. But thinking about it, I'm like, I think it would have made sense to have played this like next Tuesday at 5:45 GMT. I think that would have been much more sense.
yeah, because like I know it wasn't a big deal.
I'll give you guys. But my thing is that I think it definitely played an effect, but still, I still feel Monaco would have won the tie overall. I think Dortmund would have maybe won this game, but I still think that Dortmund would have won the game, like let's say 3-2. Still considered 2 away goals, and in Monaco would have settled the tie. I just think overall, how I saw this match was like basically Monaco would have still given Dortmund those same issues, because even if Dortmund were fresh and everything, they still have those defensive issues. So maybe they win 3-2, but they still concede 2 away goals, and they still are susceptible to counterattacks. That's my thing.
And Monaco weren't playing with their 2 fullbacks as well. They were playing with Raggi and Torre.
And Mbappe was out.
But you know,
too.
Toure played better than Sidibe, but much better than
Nah.
Sidibe is really poor. Like,
And was it?
No,
What's that guy's name?
Sidibe
Bakio?
helps offensively. Mendy.
yep.
Wasn't Bakio out? That guy.
Bakayoko.
Midfield?
Yeah, Fabinho
yeah.
isn't
So
playing.
suspended for the
Yeah.
game.
Fabinho isn't playing the second leg. He's out.
Yeah.
So do Dortmund have a chance, or it's
No,
the
Nah.
tie is over.
It's
The tie is
done.
over.
It's done.
It's over.
Yep, it's over.
It's over.
Almost like 99.99% done.
Yo, have you noticed most of these games are every game is ended in the first leg.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, pretty much all the
wait,
ties
wait,
are
wait,
over.
no. Let's know. Apart from one, though. Atletico against Leicester. Now,
Leicester
No,
got
there's
robbed.
no.
They
Leicester
got
are
robbed.
out.
No, they got robbed. By the way,
Did
that
anyone
was-
actually watch? Did anyone actually watch the game?
No, but
no,
the
no,
penalty.
I actually, because again, they were both good on the same side, but I watched quite a bit of it, and I think that first
wasn't
half, my goodness, literally, Atletico were literally were all over.
I heard
them. Leicester
Vardy. I heard
completely over
Vardy
them.
completed. I heard Vardy completed one pass in 80 minutes.
Yep.
Well, my thing though is this is why I said Leicester have a chance. Atletico can't play with a team sitting deep, and in the second half, Atletico just ran out of ideas because they're like, man, we just can't break these dudes down. So,
True. And to
second
support
leg,
your point,
I just think that, you know what, Atletico are still favorites to go through. I still think they will.
Wait,
do.
one more thing.
Is a
That,
good scoreline.
one more thing. That wasn't a penalty at Atletico.
Oh, no, it wasn't.
That was
No.
yeah.
And
Do
it
you
wasn't-
guys
but-
realize?
The game
But they should have
ended
scored
0-0.
anyway.
Do you
Nah,
guys
nah, nah.
realize
Did you see?
something?
Did you see that Fernando Torres slip? Oh my god.
Do you guys saw-
and to support your point is with the Leicester, why they have a chance is the same thing it was last year or 2 years ago where Atletico faced PSV and like they sat back and the game went to penalties because it was so close.
Man, aren't you the one that said this would be a practice session for?
Look,
What kind of crap is this coming
Juju,
out?
yeah, look.
Juju,
These guys are
are you still a Bayern
impressive.
fan? Are you still a Bayern fan?
I'm waiting until next week.
Juju,
Next
man.
week. Next week we will see. Next week.
You'll have hope. I have a quick question for you. Have hope. I have a quick question for you. Who's the best right back in the world?
Best right back in the world right now.
Carvajal.
You're getting
Carvajal,
blocked
bro.
if you don't say
After
Carvajal.
Sergio Roberto in the
What the
in the
hell,
box.
Sergio Roberto? Yo, it's
It's
Carvajal.
gotta be Carvajal.
Oh,
no,
yeah, guys, let's
Wait.
continue with Leicester. Fast.
Let's just first deal with one thing at a time. So, do Leicester have a chance or are they out?
Yes, they have a
Yes.
chance. Of course they
I
do.
mean,
They're out.
they're out.
What are you talking about? Even Shakespeare
Atletico is
admitted.
going to score a goal at Leicester Stadium.
Look,
Definitely.
William
No, no,
Shakespeare
they're gonna
is not
score a
going to
goal.
win Leicester the Champions League.
Where's Morgan and Robert Huth? No way. No way.
You
They're
have
going
to
to
Look,
keep a clean
look,
sheet.
you have to remember they conceded a penalty away from home. Let's remember
No,
that.
but they should have conceded more.
But they didn't. So
exactly.
but they didn't.
It's like, how many
The leg's gonna run out.
chances did Atletico create? Especially in the second half. How many
Enough-
saves did Schmeichel have to make, especially in that second half? Not that
And
many.
by the way, Shakespeare even admitted this was a good result, and they'll just get the job done home. So
No,
No,
it's it is an
no, this is
amazing
Atletico,
result.
guys.
they have
The Champions League
they have the
finalists. It's an
they have the confidence.
amazing result.
We can't live in a world. We can't live in a world where Leicester's in the semis.
Yeah.
Nah.
No, why
This
not?
word is
Why
actually-
not?
Leicester make the semis. That's Leicester and Monaco in the semis. Wow. That's
True.
I'm telling you,
That's ridiculous. That's
I'm
ridiculous.
telling you this. If Leicester, look,
It's only one.
if-
Okay. Look,
if-
let's now. Let's.
the Ronaldo show. Let's talk about Ronaldo.
Wait, relax. Just let me just first deal with this. All right, look. So let's just first get some key truths out of the way. Real Madrid will be playing a semi-final in the Champions.
Wait, no.
it's over. It's
League.
over.
No, man, they're gonna go.
Floor after I've finished, and I will give you the floor. So please pipe the hell down. Thank you. Let me start again before I was interrupted. Real Madrid will be playing a Champions League semi-final. That's the first thing.
Yes.
The second thing is that hates him, insult him all he wants. Cristiano is still a great goal scorer.
Exactly.
The third thing is once Lewandowski was missing, Bayern were screwed.
No.
Muller is out of form and he ain't a striker. That's point number 4. Point number 5. You can insult Zidane all you want. You can call him tactically clueless, tactically inept. Somehow, some way, these players they play for it. And that's all that matters. You can just see that these players, they really try hard and they really play for it. And there is a chemistry and a belief that even when they're not playing well, they're not in the game, there is still a togetherness that has to permeate from the very top. And people gives Zidane credit for
Can I
somehow
go?
creating an atmosphere in which these guys, they're a team. There is a twist here. that through. So that's really it. Because I mean, I'm sorry, man, for Bayern Munich, their respect goes at the Bernabeu. They're out. It's finished. The tie is over. There you go.
No.
There's the floor.
Yeah,
DJ,
it's
man,
fair,
tell me what.
Abdul, go and then I'll follow.
No, it's okay. You can go.
All right, okay. First of all, I don't know if Ancelotti is just stupid because I do not know why. I mean, everyone knows here that with Ronaldo and Bale, you don't give them space. I don't know what Alaba. It's like we didn't have a left back. Alaba was way up there. There was like miles and acres of space.
What did I say
And
about him
Ronaldo was free.
overlapping?
Wait, let the man talk, man. Let the man talk. Damn.
And the man was free, and I was like, why is Ronaldo free? The only way to stop the guy is don't give him space. Every time he touches the ball, you're supposed to be next to him. No, he's supposed. He's not, look at Atleti. That's how they do it. And Ancelotti just get. I mean, and the fact that Ancelotti coached Madrid is makes it even worse. I mean, these guys just have all the space. I mean, yeah, that really, I don't know. I'm really angry at Ancelotti.
Yeah.
All right.
Say, please.
First of all, I was shocked because Bayern. First of all, in my opinion, Bayern didn't deserve the lead. Like the first half was very even, and then they got the penalty, and that wasn't a penalty. But I was very shocked because, as like Juju Man said, Ancelotti knows Real Madrid, and for the whole, first of all, he started Robin and Ribery. They're like 34, and our fullbacks. Our biggest strength are the fullbacks. So our wingers tuck in and then they overlap. So Robin and Ribery are not going to support Lam and Alaba, obviously, right?
Robin was good.
Robin was amazing. Like Robin, Neuer, and Vidal were monsters, to be honest.
Ribery was poor.
But yeah, Ribery, I don't understand why he played Ribery. That's first.
Yeah, look on. That's look on. I keep telling you that Ribery is done, but nobody listens to me. Okay, carry
yeah,
on.
and at the same time, I was also like he knew we could hit him on the counter. It's like he didn't learn from what Pep did. Like when Pep played us, he really like committed numbers forward. Like Ancelotti committed numbers forward, and he played the wrong players. He played players that can't really match our physicality and our intensity.
And the other thing is, continue.
No, keep going. Say whatever you want.
And the other thing is, some of these players are not supposed to be at the club. Like Coleman, he couldn't even pass Marcelo. He literally could not pass Marcelo.
Yeah, the thing about Bayern too is that squad needs a lot of work because the players are aging. Like Xabi Alonso is retiring, Lam is retiring, Robin is retiring.
We're saying Bayern Munich has the best squad in Europe. Are we the same people that are saying that?
I never said that.
Yeah, I said Real Madrid had the best squad.
Yeah, Real Madrid.
I said it. I said Bayern the best squad. I said it.
There you go. And the other thing with Bayern today is the problem was Thomas Müller. You can't blame Ribery. Ribery gave them a penalty that Vidal skied.
Ribery was trash. You cannot deny.
Bro, first of all, that wasn't a pen.
That wasn't a penalty.
It wasn't. It hit his shoulder.
No, my thing is, and this is what I said in my post-match analysis. You can't go into a full football season with one recognized striker. You can't do that. You can't do that.
But look, Double H, it doesn't matter because Ancelotti does not rotate. I mean,
it's not about rotating. You can't go into
Toss that center forward
with one striker.
But
so
guys,
is not a striker. Real Madrid, if anything happens to Benzema, they can bring in Alvaro. If anything happens to Alvaro, they can bring in another dude. Yeah,
Isco.
Minimum 3 strikers.
Yeah, but
3 strikers minimum.
Bayern weren't poor. Like I understand, yeah, Lewandowski would have made it better, but Bayern were just. It wasn't because of the striker. They were just not Bayern. That wasn't like a Bayern.
There were instances. Wait, quickly. If you look at the game again, there were instances where Müller was given the ball in dangerous spaces, but because of a lack of control, the lack of the right movements, the lack of the right run, every time that Thiago was getting into dangerous positions, he was like, "Mate, you're not giving any kind of pass that I can give to you because of his lack of play time."
How many chances did Bayern create though? Like Bayern didn't create anything.
Easy. Because of Müller's lack of movement.
A lot of the chances that Bayern create usually end up because Lewandowski plays that role. He helps. He links up.
Would Lewandowski have changed Carvajal ripping open the flanks? I don't think
Yes,
so.
yes. Lewandowski would have changed the whole thing because Muller clearly.
No. I mean, even if you look at Bayern, like Bayern's best performances in Europe, especially even last year, Lewandowski actually played bad. Like against Juventus, that in Turin, they were amazing.
Nah,
Lewandowski was
he's-
against.
But they
he's
would
a
have a better
statistic.
chance.
Oh,
There, though.
wait,
Oh, here's-
one more thing.
Here,
Is Bale
here-
injured? Is Bale
No,
injured?
I hope he's
You know-
injured.
Oh no,
The thing
he was
is,
good.
what-
Wait. Let's okay. Let me.
Offensively,
I'll
today, he
go
was
to football
disgusting.
god
I'm
and then
sure everyone
Judiman,
said.
the Rahimski. So football god, Judiman, then Rahimski. So football god.
I think when Bale came off, the Madrid started playing so much better. They actually could have scored 4 or 5 goals. So if Bale doesn't play in the second leg, I think Madrid would get an easy win.
Oh,
All
no,
right,
that's
Judiman.
pretty much it.
all right.
Judiman.
First of all, I think Bale was good defensively. He was no he misplaced. Look, he misplaced a couple of passes, but he was good defensively. Second point, second point was with Muller is who do you blame? I think it's Ancelotti because he does not rotate the squad, and with
Yeah.
Robin, I mean, Muller has not even gotten a lot of playing time. I mean, and all the blame goes to Ancelotti.
All right, Rahimski.
To be honest with you, in terms of Muller starting today, I don't think he justified his position to start. If I were Ancelotti, I would have went back to reverting back to Costa as a center forward and worrying about the flanks because, to be honest with you, the best outfield player for Bayern today, besides Vidal, was Lahm. But other than that, they were just completely exposed on the flanks. In terms of the player performances, Neuer, just a world-class goalkeeper, probably the best in the world, and kept Bayern in the game.
People that call Neuer overrated.
The main critical issue for Bayern Munich today was they just capitulated in the second half, even prior to Javi Martinez's second yellow. They just did not start off on a good foot. Thiago was all over the place. They started losing the midfield battle, and they just didn't look like the same team in the first half.
They deflate.
Yeah, I think it goes back to the point that that squad really looked old because they couldn't match the intensity. Like they played for some parts they played well, but in the second half they just collapsed. Like no urgency.
Yeah.
They couldn't create chances. They couldn't cut off the transition game. Like it was just weird.
Yo,
And who do you
Job?
blame, guys?
no, how
Ancelotti.
Yeah, to be
I
honest,
mean, he
to be
knows
honest,
he's supposed to.
in
he's
those big
supposed to
games,
know. Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
in those-
he's supposed to know that you don't give Madrid forward and players space because if you give them space, you're not going to beat them.
What
Yeah,
what did he say to Muller? Because did he tell him to drop him behind or play target man? He didn't do anything.
No,
Yeah,
but
it's-
wait. The whole Muller issue is basically there's a difference when you look at Real Madrid. That sets and it goes to what Juman said. Juman said, "Oh well, we know the same lineup that Zidane is going to play. It's this whole same old thing." But that can actually be an advantage because it's the same lineup. Everybody knows their role because everybody's in the synergy because that has been the same kind of setup for most of the game, apart from obviously natural due to Pepe's injury. But yeah, well, 90% it's the same group that have been playing for most of this season and even last season as well. But the thing with Muller is that he's hardly had much playing time. So the loop as to how things have been working on the pitch with Robin, Ribery, Thiago, and so forth. So you can give him all the instructions you want because of a lack of match playing time and being played in the wrong position. Because really, Muller will play as a supporting striker or in the number 10, but being played as a striker, he's going to be ineffective. He's going to be ineffective. And I think to what Juman is saying that don't give Cristiano space. Nah, man, it's like it wasn't like those goals that Cristiano scored. I don't put that down to bad defending. That's just good movement.
No, it was bad defending. The first goal, terrible defending. There was no one marking.
No.
If Ronaldo missed it, Benzema was free to tap in anyway.
Look at the finish, man. The finish was unreal. Like on the half
No, but
volley,
Martinez and Boateng were both lost. They didn't even know where Ronaldo was or Benzema. They were just running straight.
It's a good like. You can't be fully marking a man for 90 minutes full stop. There will be a time when he will find space. That's how football works.
And Double H, look at the cross too. The cross was not the cross was on the half volley, so it was a hard one. Like the finish was just unreal.
Look, guys, like in a football, this thing happens at split second, and it's just that there are times when you can say, okay, a defender messed up, bad positioning, this was poor marking. For those goals, that is just pinpoint good finishing. But again, if Vidal scores his penalty, if Martinez isn't taken off, that gives Bayern the confidence to be able to hold on to the ball in midfield, and those situations do not arise. But because Real Madrid had so much space, the possession, and we're putting Bayern under pressure, they were able to create those scenarios. So it's like, look, man, I just think that, for Bayern, it's over, because again,
I know. I think the only way we're going through is extra.
dude, man, it's not.
You're not going.
No, Javi Martinez, Alaba's going to be playing center back.
Bayern don't have a center back. I think Alaba has to play center back.
Yeah.
Because Hummels is
And
injured.
Hummels might be.
No, Hummels is injured.
Look, only way Bayern gonna win this tie is through penalties. That's the only way.
Yeah,
they're gonna win this tie.
There is no
That's
way.
what I was saying. It's penalties.
You're going
That's
to
the only.
the.
That's the only way.
No, Bayern have a good chance of going through. You guys don't see.
There is no chance.
They had 10% chance.
You're going to the Bernabeu against the best.
Bernabeu's not a big.
Yeah, I was about to say. Here's a start for everyone. The last time we lost at home was 2014, the 4-0 in a European competition. This is that's the last time we lost.
Before you
lost at home.
Yeah, the second leg is not at home; it's away.
Yeah, so I mean that's not good. That's not good for us because this is our strong point.
We're gonna have so much space. You have to score at least 2 goals. So there's no way we're not gonna score.
Yeah, look, guys, it's over. Okay, so let's just pretty much round up everything. So we go back to the first game. So Juventus Barcelona. So people do feel that Barcelona will come back from that game.
No, it's over. It's over.
No.
It's over.
It's not over, but there's
This Angers
75%
will be saved.
It's
This
over.
Angers will be saved. So
it's not 100% over, but
Guaranteed.
Honestly, I'm not excited for.
Magic.
I'm not excited for any of the second legs.
there's like 5% chance of Barca. 10% chance of Barca going.
Okay, so we're all saying that the semi-final will consist of Juve, Monaco, Atletico, and Real Madrid.
Wait, Atletico.
Yes.
What about Leicester?
Guys, you know
No,
what's
they're
crazy?
out, man.
Guys, you know what's crazy? We could have another Madrid derby final if Atletico
Nah.
go through.
I
That's
know.
it.
Yo, look. I'm telling you this right now. This is
Real
the
Madrid
semifinals. We're gonna see.
Guys, let me be real with you. I'm still saying Juventus to win this Champions League. They're in a very good position, but guys, what is the weird thing? I'm looking at this Real Madrid team, man. Guys, you know what?
I know.
I just again.
Zidane, man.
Let me follow a thing of a team. No, I'm sorry, these guys could win it again.
Back to back, baby.
They weren't
if they don't get any key injuries, and these guys know how to win it, and this is the same call that have already won it twice already, so they know how to win it.
So would it be okay for Real Madrid to not win the league? But
No.
We're doing the double.
No. They better win that.
Look. The league is wrapped up.
Guys, didn't
They're
even
winning.
say that.
Guys, I'm out, guys. Peace.